Welcome to the Los Culeros podcast, where the arrows fly straight and the conversations stay real. We're your hosts, Jose Jara and Josh Peña. We're just a couple of everyday guys with a growing love for the archery, the outdoors, and the journey that comes with both. By no means are we pros or veterans, but we're all in. Whether you're new to the bow or have years under your belt, you're welcome here. This podcast is all about sharing stories, learning from guests, and building a community around the sport we've grown to love. So grab your bow, lace up your boots, and join us as we dive into archery, hunting, and life, one shot at a time.
So back on here with Josh and Chewy for another episode.
It's been a while, boys.
It's been a little bit. Yeah, it's been
What's up?
2 weeks, a little hiatus.
Mm-hmm.
So we wanted to
What'd
get
you
on
say?
here.
A little hiatus?
Hiatus.
Oh.
Hiatus.
Dang.
Sorry, guys.
Oh, you say sorry for your hiatus?
You're
They hate us because it ain't us?
Yeah. So I wanted to talk about the. There's been a little bit of a controversy with the speed bows.
The speed bows?
Yeah, and I guess there was a comment made by Cameron Haynes talking about how speed doesn't
Matter.
speed doesn't matter, but also his argument was that speed makes you less accurate.
Yeah.
But and Scott Evans, bow boy or
Bow boy.
bow
Mhm.
talk,
Botox?
kind of went out there and kind of was like had an issue with that comment, saying like, hey, if that's the case, then why are you shooting 90 pounds?
Yeah.
You know. And one of the things is that they were talking about is with 90 pounds is you're faster, but I guess you're not faster. So wanted to kind of get into
What
with
do
guys
you
on that.
mean? What does that mean? You're faster, but you're not faster?
Well,
what is
Cameron
that?
Haynes was claiming that he's shooting 90 pounds, but it's more comfortable with a different brace height and a different cam.
Okay. I would ask a few questions to that, man, because it's like, okay, you're saying it's more comfortable.
Mm-hmm.
It's a different. How much different is that brace height on the
Yeah.
Hoyt than it is to the PSC? And have you actually shot a PSC Sicario?
Yeah, I don't think he has.
You know what I
And
mean? So it's like, how do you make that comparison if you
Mhm.
haven't done it?
well, and that was one of the things that MFJJ spoke about with the
Mhm.
new Sicario. He's like, it doesn't feel like your normal speed bow. You know, one of the things that they were talking about is like, well, the comments made by Cameron Haynes was speed doesn't make you more accurate, and it's harder to shoot something that fast. It's harder to tune, it's harder to shoot, it's harder to be more accurate with it. And Scotty's rebuttal to that was, then why are you shooting 90 pounds? Because
Mhm.
it's the same concept that you're chasing. And Cameron Haynes went back and defended his previous comment and was saying it's different because my bow's 7-inch brace height, 35 axle to axle, but 90 pounds. So I guess the comparison would be between the Hoyt. What is the
Is it the AS90?
AX90
90.
Yeah.
and the Sicario? So, I mean, no one's done a comparison between those two yet, but I don't know. He was also talking about how there's a very few percentage of people that can shoot that fast bow accurate.
Mm-hmm.
And argument with that is, well, there's only a percentage of people that can pull back 90 pounds.
Right.
So you're not comparing apples to apples. But-
So when they're pulling, say, the 90 pounds are the speed or whatever,
Mm-hmm.
are you going for the speed or what's for me, like, what's the point of pulling 90 pounds?
I mean,
Just to be
the logic is
macho?
to be more
Or,
faster. You know, you got more poundage is equals faster bow, right?
Hold on. I was about to get into a debate right now. I better put my phone down.
But at 90 pounds, would you need a heavier arrow?
Yeah, and that was
that's
the,
his whole point, dude,
Yeah.
because he shoots a Ranch Fairy arrow, fucking 800 grains. It's like 500 and something, right?
Yeah.
He shoots a heavy arrow, so you need a higher poundage bow to be able to push it. You know what I mean? And it does create a lot of kinetic energy, but it's like, I don't know what the measurable kinetic energy would be compared to like a 90 pound bow versus something that's faster at a lower weight.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? If the kinetic energy is just as good. I can tell you that from my own personal experience that a shorter brace height, they're aggressive. They are aggressive, but the speed, I can shoot a 450 arrow at 300 with the, I think the first one was the Expedition, right?
Yeah,
Oh,
the Expedite.
Yeah, that was
Yeah.
a fast bow, dude, but it was hard to shoot,
Yeah.
hard to tune. But that comes with having a faster bow, a lower brace height. I don't know exactly what he was getting at because you have to shoot. You would have to shoot both to be able to make an argument as far as what's more comfortable and what's easier to shoot. Because his whole philosophy is you shoot every day, lift, run, shoot. He shoots every day.
Yeah.
If you do that with any bow, you're gonna. I mean, if you shoot any bow every single day, how can you be bad at it? You know what I mean? So it's.
But he was talking about in a hunting scenario, like you shouldn't chase speed because it makes you less accurate. And I don't know how true that is. And the thing with the thing with
to practicing.
Yeah, and the thing with the Sicario is, the logic there is at 70 pounds, you're faster than another 70-pound bow because it's the fastest bow on the market right now.
Yeah.
Now, if you turn that down to 60 and you shoot that, you're faster than a 60-pound bow. Now, when you get into the 90-pound limbs, you have to change the spine of the arrow to, make up for the higher poundage. And that makes your arrow heavier. So it's kind of the same thing.
Yeah.
Either you 70 pounds.
What would be the spine on a 90-pound?
Dude, I don't know. Like
you know
250?
What I mean? I would say probably less than that. No, 200 maybe. But I mean, you're getting into the territory that where most manufacturers, I don't think, would make an arrow for that.
Yeah.
You would almost have to shoot an aluminum jacketed arrow, which he does.
Yeah.
But I don't know of any. I mean, sometimes pull it up, Jamie, to do some research into how much poundage can you put on a bow before that freaking carbon arrow explodes in flight. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah.
It's
now they have the the Hoyt selling the 90-pound bows, and it goes back to that. It's like, okay, you're knocking PSE for putting out a faster bow, but then if no one's chasing speed, then why are you making a 90-pound bow?
Yeah.
The only reason to make it is to go faster.
Yeah. What is the speed rating on that shit? Do you know?
No idea.
Let's pull that up. I'll be Jamie.
Yeah.
Feet per second.
And to be fair, it is a little more aggressive to shoot a faster bow like that with a smaller brace height. And the let off isn't what it used to be. So, before you were shooting 90% let off, now your max is 80,
what's the brace height on the Sicario?
5 1/4.
5 1/4. So the brace height on the AH90 is 1 1/4 longer. Okay. And what's the feet per second on the Sicario?
Ooh.
360?
Oh, shoot.
I know the Expedite was 360. And of course, you're not going to achieve those speeds, right?
Yeah. Let's look it up real quick. But yeah, that was the argument being made is where does that fit in?
I say 357 feet per second at a 5.25 inch brace height. Weighing 3.9 offers some 70 to 85% let off at 80 pounds, right? 80 pounds max, 5 1/4 inch brace height, 357 feet per second. We'll go with that. Those are the specs for it on the FDS cams. Right? So at 80 pounds, 357 feet per second with a inch less on the brace height.
Yeah.
Now the AX90 is 347 feet per second at 90 pounds. So it's slower with more weight.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
With a little bit more brace height, and it's heavier too by almost a pound. But,
and that was PSE's logic is you buy a 70-pound Sicario, doesn't mean you have to shoot it at 70 pounds, but if you back it off, you're still faster than a 60-pound, Hoyt or Matthews. And, the draw cycle isn't as aggressive as the previous PSE speed bows. And, the Hoyt draw cycles aren't the best either. So it's one of those things where it's like it's preference in a sense, but to just blast it out there and say people that shoot fast bows are dumb is crazy.
Yeah. That's, I don't know, man. I mean, to each their own, right? But it's gonna wear you down faster. Tell you that. I mean, shooting that much weight, and it's not for everybody. Like he said, only 1% of people can shoot fast bows, while even less people can shoot a 95-pound bow or 90-pound bow.
Yeah.
But that was that argument a while back too. I don't know. While his whole thing was like, well, people tell me all the time, you don't have to shoot 80 pounds. Well, I do. I want to.
Yeah.
And I do what I want. I don't care.
Yeah, and that's what kind of irked me about the comment was for somebody that says, like, I'm the 1%. You don't have to run ultramarathons. You don't have to train like I do to hunt, but I choose to do that. For somebody to have that kind of perspective and be like, that's the way I do things, and then for you to shit on somebody else for trying something different, and then go back and try to defend the comment that you made with another legend in the industry, Greg Poole. That guy's been around for forever, and he knows his shit, and he's a smart individual. And they were going around in circles trying to correct the comment they made, and it was like you guys lost some people there because it didn't go over too well.
I don't know, man. I'm shit all the way back into freaking middle school. Not middle school. It was like mid-high. It's like, I don't need you guys. You know what I mean? But say, well, without us, who are you?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You go back to working wherever you're working or whatever, but you need a following to be that big. I mean, not necessarily, but if your popularity started in social media, and you know what I mean?
Yeah.
How do you do that without followers?
Yeah, it's a platform.
You need that.
Yeah, you need your followers. So I go back to mid-high because I had a teacher tell me, I don't need you guys. You know what I mean? It's like, well, how in the fuck are you going to teach if you don't have students? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
One of those things. But I don't know. I've never been, once they started doing that, and he's not the only one that does it, man, because we had some idols and stuff. And it's like, oh, yeah, man, this dude's badass. He's hardcore, does this shit. And then it turned into, if you don't do what I do, you're a piece of shit.
Yeah.
It's like, whoa, what the fuck?
Yeah.
That's not going to make me get off the couch any faster.
Right.
But it's like, you don't do that, man. I mean, it's one thing to say, I don't care what people think about me, but to completely shit on people for not following your way of life.
Yeah. And I'll take Scotty's comments over Cam Hanes because he's not tied to a company. So where you have Cam Hanes that's contracted to shoot for Hoyt and then talk shit about a different company, which you haven't shot the product. So how would you know it? And he was talking about, he's like, I used to shoot PSC back in the 90s and
it's a completely
like,
different
all
animal.
right, cool, man, but it's a different animal back then. And Scotty, he's shot in the PSC Sicario, he's shot in the new Prime form, the new Matthews Arc, the new Hoyts. Like he shoots all the bows working at a bow shop. So he's like, okay, like, hey, he's not completely wrong, but he's not completely right either.
Right.
And I mean, good for him for sticking up and saying something.
Yeah, man. But going back to the argument though, in order to push a heavier arrow at a specific weight, you have to have something that kicks out a little bit more speed and a little bit aggressive to get that arrow to do what you want it to do.
And what it comes down to, and he talked about it a little bit. I listened to like half of the podcast last night.
Yeah.
Once I got off the subject of the PSC stuff, I kind of lost interest, honestly. But they were talking about, he was talking about, he's like, no, like that's not what I was saying. It's just for a hunting scenario, it's not, you shouldn't chase speed. Now, if you're gonna do the tack and if you're gonna do 3D, then have at it. But for me, it's if you're in a hunting scenario and you have a faster bow, you have a smaller pin gap, so it makes it easier to kill something. And ideally, when you're hunting, you're only drawing it back once, and you're shooting it once, and it's done. Where in tack and 3D, you're shooting multiple arrows.
Yeah. And it all comes down to like anything else, man, the shot placement. But the bow is not going to get you any closer to what you need to kill, right? And I don't know. I mean, I want to say in the when he had the 80-pound bow, that his arrows are only doing like 260.
Yeah.
You know, and it's like, okay, how do you bump those numbers up? Well, you want to go up more in weight. What does going more up in weight do? It causes your bow to be faster. So it's like, how are you gonna make an ignorant comment like that?
Yeah. And what it is also is
faster is not better.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. What it is also is like that's we're talking about this with the reason I didn't buy the 80-pound Sicario is because I was talking to I always forget his name. At the
John Dudley?
Yeah, him too. Him too. No, at High Desert.
Oh, Ethan?
Ethan. I was talking to Ethan and I was telling him about the 80-pound limbs and he goes, why would you do that? And I'm like, well, isn't it faster? And he goes, yeah, but then you have to go with a heavier arrow.
Mm-hmm.
And if you go with a heavier arrow, then you're just chasing the same number. It's just how you get there.
Right.
You know, so you do a 70-pound bow with a little bit of a lighter arrow, 357. Then you go to 80 pounds, but you have to do a, 250 or 300 spine arrow. You're at 357.
Mm-hmm.
So it doesn't really matter. And I was like, I never really thought of it that way, but he goes, but now if you're trying to push a heavier projectile, then yeah, 80 pounds. He said, but if you're just trying to get a flatter trajectory and smaller pin gap, just get the 70-pound.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, well, you know what? Like, I had a little aha moment, and I'm like, I'm never gonna go to Africa and hunt, something with a bow.
We might.
Maybe.
Oh, speaking of that,
Yeah.
they're doing an auction for a fucking an oryx right there in Texas. What the hell is scimitar?
Yeah.
Scimitar oryx.
Mm.
So the raffles for an oryx at the banquet.
Yeah.
And do that, and then if you want to bring the buddy, they'll knock $1,000 off
Oh shit.
for the buddy. You go out there and kill an oryx.
Okay.
Hell yeah. Yeah. So that
So
was
that's
kind of
the
the
thing.
comments that kind of the thing we were kind of wanting to touch base on is just, and share with us your opinion on, why you shoot, the poundage you shoot, and if you're into speed, if you have the need for speed,
Well, that's funny because when you're saying that, I was thinking of the old, you got like an old 60s muscle car,
Mm-hmm.
V8, big heavy
Yeah.
thing, and then you have a little 4-cylinder
Yeah, import.
Yeah. That's blowing this
Mm-hmm.
800 horsepower
200,
car at
250 horsepower in a 800-pound, CRX versus a
tank.
yeah.
So
Buick Skylark with a 350,
pushing double the
Yeah.
horsepower, but then the weight to it,
Mhm.
it's like what you're saying about chasing
Yeah.
that arrow is
Yeah.
just you have a heavier arrow, but you're also pulling a lot more weight just to get the same
yeah.
results.
And most manufacturers on arrows give you a chart and it tells you basically what arrow you can run and can't run, and there's some playing room in there,
Mhm.
but not a whole lot, and to a point where you're being unsafe, but why even risk it?
Yeah.
It's kind of crazy. But it's one of those things where it's like, for me, it's like, cool, man. If you want to shoot 90 pounds, go for
Mhm.
it. I'm not going to tell you can't.
Yep.
I thought about it, talking to Joe Rogan and
But you've
And,
also experienced that too, man. It's like whenever you want 80-pound limbs, and they're like, why?
why.
You don't
I
need
got
that.
asked that all the time.
Why?
Why not?
Yeah. It's like,
Yeah. And when I bought my first carbon bow, it was like that. I ordered it in 80 pounds and they're like, dude, why? And I'm like, why not? Better to have it and not need it than need it and not have it. So yeah, 80 pounds, but I'll probably knock it down to like 70, 72, 74.
Mm-hmm.
And I think I shot it at 78 was like the highest I ever had that bow. And it didn't shoot any different.
Mm-hmm.
It shot the same, So
you have your bow with you?
No.
I
You-
found my steel.
Oh, did you? Dang it.
I'll lend it to you though.
All right. I backed it down 2.5 turns.
Okay.
And it feels better. Oh, I figured out my my arrow rest was loose because I pulled back one of the times, and when I shot, it hit the side.
Yeah.
And it didn't go all the way down. I was like, what the fuck? So I looked and I moved it, and it was loose.
Oh shit.
So I kind of I got it to where it wasn't, and it's hitting a lot better. But then I also lowered the poundage, and now it feels so much better.
Yeah.
So
And that's basically what it comes down to, man, is just what's comfortable for
Mhm.
you, what feels good for you. Because, when we started doing this also, I started with Obsession Evolution, and that thing was super aggressive. And then I
Mhm.
got the PSE with the Evolve cams, and that was super chill. Like I could stay in that, in that back wall forever, and it felt like I wasn't holding anything.
Mm-hmm.
But it doesn't necessarily make you a better shot. And in reality, like you don't want to hold a shot that long,
No, I mean, there's a lot of factors to it too, man. It's like, okay, you're pulling 90 pounds or you're pulling 70 pounds. What's the let off at?
Mm-hmm.
Because it's lower let off, you're going to have that jump. If you relax too much, you're going to have a jump,
Mhm.
75% let off. You're holding weights more, but you're going to have that jump, and it's with the 90%, you can't relax. I don't think you can relax enough with the F4 anchor to have it creep up on you and want to take off on you.
Yeah. But it makes you a little bit sloppy.
It does, because you relax too much and your shot process is off. It takes a lot to adjust to.
Yeah.
But I'm wondering, I didn't even look at it.
I tried that 85% let off and I did not like it.
No?
Now, maybe I just had to work with it more.
Yeah, it's one of those things where you have to, because it keeps you honest.
Mhm.
So you have to keep pulling, and then you have to push your front hand. And when you have a higher let off, you don't have to keep pulling.
Mhm.
So in reality, it makes you a little bit more steady in your shot. And then you can start playing with your stabilizer weight in the front
with a lower let off.
With a lower let off, and it'll help you point better. And then it'll make you a lot more accurate because you're constantly worried about your elbow and your hand pulling back and your front hand pointing. And it kind of tricks your brain into not worrying so much about the shot process of pulling the trigger or going through the motion. And eventually you get like a surprise shot. As to when you have a higher let off, you can ease up on your hand a lot more. And then you're in the shot worrying about, when is it going off?
Yeah.
So
while my release, I had it to where you barely even squeeze and it'll go off. And I was watching some YouTube video. I don't know. I'll butcher his name if I try it. And he was telling to put some play in it.
Yeah.
That way you could. So now I have a little bit of play, but it's like a set. Like I could feel it, and then I know it's gonna go off, and I keep going through, and then it feels like I'm not punching.
Mm-hmm.
But also, it's a little spongier, but it feels.
Yeah.
But I did try that tension. Is it tension release?
No, the hinge.
The hinge. Yeah. You owed me 2 arrows, and oh man, I was scared. I thought I was gonna punch myself. I had to get him to record me. I was like, dude, record me on this one. And
the first time I ever shot that one, we were in silver, and I wasn't completely sold on it. I was like, I don't know why I bought this thing just because it said John Dudley on it is why I bought it. But I was like, I don't know about this. But I just like really did it like real careful, and then the first arrow went off, and then I'm like, okay, that wasn't too bad. And the second one, I got halfway through and it went off. And I'm like, okay, that's what I was expecting.
Yeah.
And the third arrow, I was touching the first arrow. I'm like, oh, shit.
You fucking put a solid group together.
And then I'm like, all right, let's do this again. And then fucking did it. And I'm like, oh, shit. But like, it's crazy because once you learn it, you can manipulate it. But when you first get into it and there's no manipulating it and it's just pure like surprise shot, dude, the groups
really
were like super tight.
They say you can't punch a hinge.
You can.
Yes, you can.
Yeah, you can.
I do it all the time.
Yeah.
And it sucks. Well, that day you were fucking clowning on me, dude. I fucking punched the shit out of that trigger.
Yeah.
Yeah. So if you're ever shooting with Chewy, put duct tape over his mouth. You got me on that one. You owe me an arrow.
Yeah.
No, you found that one, didn't you?
No, we did find it. We did find it.
Yeah.
But it's
But I'm kind of scared that I'm gonna like it, because I don't know. I think about like how am I gonna let down?
I have
let down or
what I think you might like more is the Ultra View because it fits the same configuration as the Ultra View that you have.
I thought that's the one.
No, the one I gave you matches the Knock to it, the green one. But I have the one that matches the chrome one, the gold one.
Yeah.
and that one's brass. I have it. It's just like it's literally a paperweight. My office.
Do you
Okay.
have a hinge release on you right now?
No,
You don't have it.
they're in my car
Mine's in my truck.
in the full runner.
The full one.
Um,
Oh yeah, did you guys like my overlanding?
Dude, it's
it
a
was
sick setup, man.
That was a sick setup. I don't want to talk about it right now. You know,
yeah.
Yeah,
but
make
pretty
people
nice,
jealous.
dude.
it's pretty sick. I used one strap.
How'd you get on top of that rock?
I didn't have a little ladder,
Oh,
so I had to use my step ladder.
my stepside.
What are you doing, step ladder?
Oh shit!
Yeah, that was a funny story how I got that bag up there. But
Oh, is it? Let's hear it.
well, we're going to Silver today, and just for the day, and we took our new little dog, and he got car sick in the back.
Oh fuck! All right.
Well, he didn't get car sick; he took a dump.
Oh,
So that's our emergency bag. It has
Uh-huh.
a bunch of emergency stuff in it, and so we cleaned up the mess, and it was the straps were all pooped on. So I'm like, I don't want to smell this. I was like, I'll throw it on the top,
yeah.
and I'll strap it down. And we had a bungee cord, strapped it up there.
Yeah,
and I saw,
yeah.
I'm like, oh yeah, I gotta take a picture of this. This is our overlanding experience right here.
That's it.
That's
But I was telling the wife that we should I want to get a luggage rack on it,
Mm-hmm.
or like the roof rack.
Yeah.
'Cause when we go to TAC,
Mhm.
like we're not gonna have room.
Yeah,
So I'm like, dang,
man. I mean, that was one of the things too when we went last year. Is we were loaded,
Mhm.
like loaded.
yeah.
And I mean, it wasn't too bad. But
Are
it
we
was,
taking 3 vehicles?
Yeah, I don't know that. I don't know.
I mean, I'm
Well,
sure
yeah,
you
I'll-
are,
I'll
but
take
I mean,
one.
us.
I mean, I don't think we need to.
I don't think
Yeah.
so.
You can take the truck.
2-person
I
tent.
want to take the truck.
2-person sleeping bag. We're good.
Yeah.
See, these
Yeah.
is it 2 separate sleeping bags or
No,
one
no,
that's
no.
2
It's
fit?
One,
Okay,
It's one big 2-person.
but it's gonna be in July. You don't need a sleeping
Yeah, we
bag.
do.
Sorry, we do. It's mandatory.
Shut your whore mouth right now.
I don't know. We got to figure it out because I think I'm taking Gustavo to edit and to
Yeah.
record. You know, so we'll see. We'll see what's up. Um,
yeah.
Damn, that's right around the corner already.
Dude, yeah, we've been looking at Airbnbs. I was looking at the lodge and it was so expensive, and then I was looking at the one because my wife said, "Well, that lady hasn't opened it." She's all, "But you don't want Bayfield because it's a drive." I'm like, "I'll be fine with the drive.
Yeah,
I'm
not too bad.
just gonna be out there the whole time."
Yeah,
So, if not, we're thinking of taking the pop up to see if we could camp out with next to you
Yeah.
guys somewhere.
Mm-hmm.
Good shit, dude.
Yeah,
Dude, there was
But-
people even in tents.
Yeah.
Dude, it's like
One
it's
next to
super
us.
nice, man. It's
Mhm.
super nice. And you're not in there the whole whole
you're
lot
not.
either. And
But yeah,
Yeah.
literally, it's around just
yeah, can't wait.
Yeah.
Can't wait to kick your guys' asses. Just kidding.
When do we gotta get that belt made.
Yeah, we do.
dude. You
Yeah.
could print one.
3D print.
Won't
But
be
it-
gold and shiny though.
No, it's
Nah.
gonna. I was looking at some on Amazon, like the WWE,
Yeah.
and I was like, we need to change that, like print out a
Dude, that's
logo
what I had.
or
That's what I
something,
had. Man, I was so upset because I had it all done, and then I closed my phone, and then I thought I had saved the page.
Yeah,
I didn't, so I had to start all over again. So I was like, dang it, man. But yeah, definitely do that. Yeah.
Oh, so I was watching Ty and these other guys at there, and they weren't scoring. I think they're doing the closest to center,
Mhm.
and then the worst shot and the best shot.
Yeah.
Are we gonna do some? I mean, I want
Yeah.
to take the score, but
We're treating multiple courses, so I think we could do one like that. I still want to make that a medicine ball. Make one of you guys carry it up and down the mountain.
oh dang it!
I'm gonna have to.
The worst shot carries it to Nick.
Yeah, Wilson.
Might have to
Don't make it
rehabilitate
heavy.
my knees, bro.
Yeah.
Right now, I'm debating on whether or not to put in for any tags.
Oh shit.
Yeah, it's pretty fucked up.
Yeah.
But we'll see what happens.
Yeah.
You might have to carry me up the mountain and down. So
Mm.
there'll be your medicine ball.
Yeah. There
Yeah.
you
Yeah, tell them I fuck both of y'all though.
go.
Gustavo could help with that.
yeah,
Yeah.
Gustavo can carry
He's gonna
me.
be the medic, and then
Yeah.
I'm stocking up on knee braces. I
Mhm.
got you guys there. So
Hell yeah.
I need some forest dumps, bro.
yeah,
Mm,
those
yeah.
metal ones.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Some ibuprofens.
Ibuprofen.
Oh, I got ibuprofens 800s already ready to go.
Yeah.
But do you have ibuprofens?
Yeah.
I don't have ibuprofen.
Yeah. You need some ibuprofens, bro.
Yep.
Um,
What else?
Well, hell, I don't know. What other things are you planning on doing up there? Like, is there anybody that you're excited to see, or
just my best friend Ty Jordan.
your best friend Ty
Yeah.
Jordan?
No, just him.
I'm excited to see Mondo.
Yeah,
funny.
me too.
That
Can't
guy-
wait to make fun
Dude,
of that guy.
I saw that video.
That's just funny.
Hey,
Oh, did I tell you?
lost 50
Did I tell you
pounds?
the story?
What?
I interacted with this content creator on TikTok, Andres Outdoors.
Oh yeah. He told
And,
me.
he's
he told
a-
me to go buy.
I told him to go buy. He's like, he's like, I think I might buy that earlier. I was like, heck yeah. I was gonna tell him he has women's shoes. I didn't. But
Dang,
That's
that would
funny,
have been
dude.
a good one.
It'd be funny though if it was that dude that went and asked him if he was 50
If it
pounds
was the
lighter.
Did you
guy.
lose 50 pounds? He's like, fuck
Yeah.
that guy.
Yeah, no, I'm looking forward to that. I'm looking forward to getting some more cups too.
Yeah, I need to add to my collection. So
Did you notice-
purgatory, I'm coming for them cups, boy.
Did you notice that it said don't take the cups?
Yeah, it does.
It
Hey, we
does.
didn't take them though. They gave them to us.
They did.
They gave
They,
him to
no, they
us.
really did.
They gave it
They really
to
did.
me.
She was like, "These don't wash right in the dishwasher.
Yeah,
just
they did.
Take them
Just
with
take
you."
them.
I was like, all right.
Well, you got a
Cool.
bag, right?
Yeah.
Right there. Just bloop.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
we took them,
Um,
dude. Whenever I use them though, they keep shit so damn
dude,
cold for a long
it's
ass time, bro.
They're the best cups.
Yeah,
The best cups. Yeah,
they're dope.
yeah, they are.
So
I
That's
it's
don't know
like
why
having
we're not using them now.
well, I didn't bring it with me, but it's like having a freaking open Yeti. Honestly,
Mhm.
they fucking keep shit cold.
Yeah, they do. Yeah, probably because they were forged on the mountain of purgatory.
You know the actual mountain for those the tourist things are in that area, no?
Oh, really? I didn't know that.
I think so.
Hmm.
I think so. I
Oh.
think that's what. Because I thought they were up there in Longmont, and damn it, now I gotta look it up. I know there's somewhere in that area.
I think I don't know if it's that area specifically, but I mean,
Wilson Peak.
could be. Yeah, I need to figure that. I need to figure out what I'm taking, and then we need to figure out the vehicle situation.
I want to get you were talking about the boat case, you know, that big, like the big Pelican. Put all my clothes in there and everything.
Dude, that's what I
and-
did. It was so good. Yeah. Have you thought about which hunts you're putting in for?
I was talking to my son about it. He wants to do turkey over the counter
Yeah.
because he
Mhm.
doesn't want to have to worry
Yeah.
about the beard on it.
Mm.
And then deer. He wants to do milled deer. He was talking about units.
What did you just say? The turkey thing?
The
He
turkey,
doesn't want to worry about the beards.
the beards
What is
the over the counter.
for spring or for fall? 'Cause
Probably for fall.
On fall, you don't need to worry
Yeah,
about the beard.
probably for
Yeah.
fall.
Yeah.
Yeah, because in spring you do.
Yeah. Yeah, because that's what we were talking about. And he's all, did you have to look at their beards? I'm like, no. It's at any turkey. So the first one that just
Walmart, Kmart, Sam's Club,
was
wherever.
any. So
Yeah.
so that's what we're gonna go
What
after.
about
And then
what about
mule
units? Is he thinking more like Buried City or Stella Montes?
Telemontis is fucking mean, bro. Dude, I was watching this thing. And he's like, it was like a meme or something, but he's like walking around aimlessly.
Yeah.
and that's just how I feel trying to find the extract in the
Dude,
Telemontis.
that for you guys that don't know,
Hot is addicted to
Arc Raiders.
Yeah, he
Arc
is.
Raiders is an addiction that I've picked up, and one of the maps on there is called Stella Montes.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And,
yeah.
And this is how, you get your friends addicted to it.
Yeah, you're welcome. You're welcome.
Okay, so Wilson Peak is the mountains
Oh, yeah.
on the can, right?
Yeah.
But oh shit, what did I do? And this is Purgatory right
Okay.
here, and that's the mountain.
Is that by Telluride or something? Or?
It's
Well,
up there by Ames.
Yeah.
Towards Telluride. But yeah, so like the
Did you
tourist
find-
mountains are.
Did you
just right
find
there.
out if Luke's going?
I haven't asked him.
It'd be cool to chill with that dude.
Yeah, I'll just send him a message right now. I know Ty said he was going. Let's see if Boat Buddy should go up there, dude.
Dude, that'd be sick.
Yeah, let me hit him up and see. needs to get JT out there.
Yeah, that'd be cool. That'd be cool.
I'm gonna for sure spend more time on that practice range.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And actually try to.
Yeah, dude.
Because
Shoot
I
for the
didn't.
truck.
Yeah. Oh heck yeah. I didn't miss as many times as I thought, but I only shot one course, and then that practice course I broke more there. So I want to get there and then have my little marker and because we're gonna have to mark our.
I'm gonna try the same strategy as I did last year and maybe get Josh a new attachment for his bow.
Yeah, have him.
That way he's sitting there tinkering right before the course.
Keep it up, bro. I'm gonna put that new tisser button Chewy designed on there, motherfucker.
Dude, that's patent pending.
Patent pending. Can't talk about
tisser
it.
button. I have so call it the double penetrator and have one put in your nose too, bro.
Right on the dip. I don't know. Is it a kisser or a sucker button?
I don't know. It's gonna be it's gonna be like Bomar's fucking nose button, bro. It's gonna be right there in your fucking nostril.
Is it in? Is it in all the way? No. Okay, hold on. No. There it is.
There it is.
Call
there
it balls deep.
The
balls deep nose button.
That's funny.
Your anchor's not right. I still see shaft.
You guys are funny.
Oh man.
Yeah, we can't. I mean, it's a little inside joke, guys. We can't talk about it. Patent pending.
Yeah.
Patent pending.
Yeah.
But
he moved it out of the. This was our.
I know. Where did it go?
It's right here. It's right here.
Yeah, he was just all
a little
touching
closer
it.
to me.
Yeah.
He
Well,
wanted it
I mean,
close.
just for reference, guys. So somebody decided to play a prank on me at the bow shoot and put some
Masculine.
some male parts as a
parts.
valve cover cap on my truck. Some male parts to be
Yeah.
be a little PG there. So now we're in the process of designing a kisser button for Mr. Hada over here.
Yep.
There you go.
Little extra veiny.
I'm gonna get you one that says PSC, but it's gonna say penis on it. You go,
Penis C.
Yeah, buddy.
That's funny. That's funny.
Fuckers.
Anything that you guys are looking forward to coming up? I know we have the ASA starts here in New Mexico.
Yeah, so we have
off.
the first tri-state ASA event in New Mexico coming on.
Snap.
So we're making history here.
Yeah.
So it'll be Arizona, New Mexico, and Texas.
Yeah.
So it's a tri-state qualifier that we're having here. That's March 1st. So we have that going on. And then the kiddos just won the state championship.
Yeah,
man.
shout out to the kids.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
So that's
3D state champs and Bullseye state champs.
Yeah, so last Saturday they won the New Mexico NASP Bullseye State Championship.
Yeah.
And then this weekend they took the New Mexico 3D State Championship.
Nice.
So now they got nationals. They go to nationals. So
In Utah.
Nice.
Yeah.
Sick.
So if they shot pretty damn well, man. A lot of room to improve. We had out of the top 10 in the female class, middle school, we had 7.
Wow.
And one of our girls was the top shooter.
Nice.
So she won a buckle. Pretty cool.
Hell yeah.
Nice.
And then on the boys' side, I think we had 3.
For
For a kid, man. So at Bullseye, he was leading. He was number 1 top overall shooter in middle class boys. And he got beat. The kid tied him, but the kid that tied him had more 10s.
Yeah.
More bullseyes.
Yeah.
So he beat him.
Oh, dang.
Same thing happened to him this weekend.
Shit.
Yeah, he lost. He had the same score, but the other kid had more 10s.
More 10s.
And he beat him again. But it's he's right there, dude.
Yeah.
He shoots well.
Heck yeah.
Yeah, so it's cool though, because not only did we win the state championship, the kids that started in the program 3-4 years ago, they won their state championship at the early college.
Oh,
Heck
nice.
Deming High School took second place behind them. So, yeah, man, we all came back with some hardware. So,
Heck yeah.
Yeah.
Those kids, though, from early college, and they have some from the high school too, but the ones from early college were state champs when it started.
Mm-hmm.
I think there's 7 times now. 7 times state champions.
Oh, wow.
Like back to back.
Really?
So, yeah, they're doing damn well, dude. And kudos to coach, man. The coaches that started it all, you know. Hernandez and Ariano, they started that program and it's still going not as strong as it was.
This is their 4th year? 5th year?
I would
Third
say fourth. Fourth. 7 titles in 4 years.
Dang.
And 7 because their 3D wasn't one of the first ones.
Right.
They focused on bullseye first. So they're 4 times state champions
Mhm.
back to back, consecutive, and then they're 3 times state champs in 3D.
Yeah.
So that's consecutive also. So.
Heck yeah.
But yeah, they just I don't remember. He said that they were looking for something to do, and they came across the opening for NASP, and they decided to start it. And
Yeah.
I mean, it's blown up. The only thing else we need, honestly, is support from the district.
Mhm.
You know, so if they can do that, I mean, you figure, fucking 7 state titles.
Yeah.
you would
Yeah.
throw them
4
a
years.
bone. You know,
Yep.
but we'll
Yeah.
see what happens.
Yeah, and that's one thing that you know, I always kind of felt you know, it's a little not unfair, but it's a little unfair when you have, you know, some of the sports that aren't as popular that don't get the attention that you know, like football and baseball get.
Mhm.
When I mean, they try and, you know, they haven't won a whole lot, you
Yeah.
know,
Yep.
in baseball or basketball and football. And then you have kids that are competing in like robotics or in archery,
And they're
or in,
bringing
you know,
back
and they're bringing
titles.
back
Yeah.
titles.
Yeah.
Band, you know,
Mhm.
we were in high school. The band had more state rings than the football
Fuck yeah,
team.
we
Yeah.
did.
Yep.
So
That was
it's
part of that team.
It was one of those things. It's like, holy shit, man.
Yeah.
You know, but they didn't really acknowledge them or treat them with
Mhm.
with that kind of, you know, regard. So
Yeah. And the band did, I mean, they were, when I was part of the band, we did, you know, titles in concert band, which is like orchestra type shit.
yeah,
We have concert band, and we were always top 3 as long as I was in there, right? I was only in there for a couple of years, but as long as I was in the band, as far as I can remember, we were top 3.
yeah,
I think we took
Yeah.
2 state titles,
Mhm.
went to California and competed out there. Like, it was,
yeah. Yeah,
it's not football or nothing, but it's
Yeah.
still,
Yeah.
like, you have to be on point. It's
Yeah.
crazy.
Yeah.
there's still a lot of you know, it's a lot of effort and a lot of
It
time
is.
these kids invest.
Mhm.
You know,
Yeah.
I think Gustavo's got 4 or 5 state rings with the band.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah, so he was in it for all of his high school, and before high school he was playing.
Yeah.
So
Well, the instructor at the time, man, he was damn good too.
yeah,
Chavez?
yeah,
Mhm.
Chavez
Mhm.
is a beast in that world, dude. And his well, I just would be ex-wife now, but same thing, dude. Like, the mentality
Yeah.
of being perfect on
Yeah.
everything.
Mhm.
It's the same thing with archery, right? The archery, these kids, you see the ones that struggle and they
Mhm.
can't get it together,
Mhm.
and they just need a little bit of extra motivation or try to figure out, you know, what they're doing wrong or why they're not as accurate. It's difficult as a coach, but the experiments that me and Coach Hernandez have been doing is shooting the bows ourselves to try to figure out how we could help them better.
Mm.
And I'm freaking close to figuring out spine alignment on these damn things,
Yeah.
dude,
Mhm.
because they're aluminum arrows,
Yeah.
and like I didn't think they had a spine, but they do.
Mhm.
So every little thing we can do, well, I can think of to make them shoot better,
Yeah.
would be a key for them. But it's crunch time now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's crazy because it's crunch time now. We just want 2 state titles, but
Yeah.
now it's crunch time because we got to go
Mhm.
nationals.
Mhm.
Now, going up there, of course, the goal is to bring back the first national title to Deming.
Yeah.
You know, and these
And
kids
they were close last year, right?
I think they placed 3rd
Yeah.
last year,
Yeah.
and
Top
and
5.
they have the full potential to do it this year, man.
Yeah.
They shot damn well. So to put it into perspective, we are middle school.
Yeah.
These kids are like 13, 14 years
Mhm.
old. They almost beat the high school. I think they beat the actual high school team, but the early college one that won the whole, like the overall,
Yeah.
they
Mhm.
scored the most points. Early college did. They took first place out of high school, and they beat us by 6 points.
No
Yeah.
way, really?
Yeah,
Dang.
these are middle schoolers.
Yeah,
bro.
that's crazy.
I blame my daughter. No, I said to you, I told her, I was like, hey, come here. I'm going to be brutally honest with you. That 0 you shot
Yeah.
cost us that title.
Because it
She's
was
like,
literally
oh.
one shot, right?
Huh?
6 points, one shot.
Yeah, I'm not sure how exactly it boils
Yeah.
down, dude, but
Mhm.
she missed one shot, dude.
Yeah.
And I told her, I was like, damn it, dude, you had it. Because she shot like a 262, which is good. but she had that 0.
Yeah.
The top score was 276. So if she had, I think it's 276. But if she had hit that mark, even if it was a 7, she would have been second place.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Second or third place. So it's like every arrow matters.
Yeah.
You know. But since you missed it, those are our 6 points that we lost to the high school.
Shit.
Because it's like and I sound like a dick for saying it like that, dude. But my daughter's, you guys know my daughter.
Yeah.
She's tough, and she's like, "Come on, man, you just put it on me." I was like, "Well, yeah, you're the one that I saw." She's like, "I'm sure everybody else missed a 0." I said, "Yeah, I understand that, but they scored the top 6 in these competitions for 3D, and you were one of the top 6. You were number 4 in the whole tournament, so I blame you. It's a 0. It's your 0."
Yeah.
But yeah, dude, it's cool because we have like a challenge, like, and it goes to our tournaments here. So there's a traveling trophy, and the better team takes that trophy for a while. And this year, the first year here in Deming, their early college beat us by a little bit. So they have the trophy. So next year we had to take that trophy back. So it's cool. It's like a little competition between
That's
our
pretty cool.
schools
Keeps
here.
it competitive.
Yeah, and it's cool too, man, because like Miss Chadburn, dude, it's her first year teaching or coaching the archery thing, and they won first place, dude.
Hell yeah!
Now she has Eric McGinnis with her too, but yeah, it's just cool, man, because she's just as excited as those kids are to win a title.
It's hard. It's hard not to be when you start doing stuff like that, and you see, you build something like that, and they start to live up to their potential because you see it. You're like, damn it, this kid's gonna be good. This girl's gonna be good. This team's gonna be good. Yeah. And it's frustrating when they don't fulfill that and they don't meet that, and then once they start doing it, it's hard not to be excited.
Yeah, man. It's like it's a snowball effect, dude. But like with her though, like from the outside looking in, those kids love her, man, as a coach, dude.
That's awesome.
Like, they're happy to shoot for her and stuff, and like, she's like one of them. But the respect level is always there too. So it's awesome. And if you look at any of the pictures like they post when they're all together as a team, you can't even tell that that's the coach. Like she looks like one of them. She acts like one of them.
That's cool.
Like, she's she's the one holding the trophy, big old smile and stuff. Like it's fucking cool to see. So,
heck yeah.
It's been a ride. So we'll see, man. National title every time.
Hell yeah. And walk us through this ASA coming up. So to sign up, you have to sign up through ASA if you want to compete.
Yeah. So if you want to compete on an ASA event, you have to have an active ASA membership, which is $50 for an individual or $70 for a family. So that you can buy from a club that has some available. So the way it happens is each club that has ASA insurance has to buy 10 memberships. They have to. It's mandatory. So the way it works out is we have to sell, as a club, we have to sell those memberships to get our money back. And we have 10 certificates that we get. And when they buy a membership, we give them a certificate, right? It has all their name and everything on there. So that's the way it works. And then, of course, if they're renewing it, you have your 10 slots. So if a club has some that they haven't fulfilled, you can buy that membership from the club. And then the club will call the ASA and tell them, hey, you need to add this person to my roster.
Right.
That's the way that operates.
Yeah.
We have one more.
Basically, what you want to do is you want to check out your local archery club. If they're part of the ASA, you can get a membership through them. If you don't have a local archery club, you can go to the website and you can buy a membership through them. On the website, it'll actually tell you where your closest ASA shoots are going to be. And then it's a traveling thing. You can compete. This is like a statewide tournament. So essentially you can go and compete in different classes depending on your skill set and what you want to shoot, your equipment. The cool thing about ASA is they chrono your bows. So everyone's kind of in the same ballpark as far as speeds, and then also limits. The equipment. So there's classes for, what they call open, which is, movable sight with glass and a stabilizer bar past 15 inches. And then you can go into your bow hunter and your known yardage and unknown yardages. And it's just basically finding what meets your criteria and what you want to shoot,
Mhm.
and then you just, go sign up and have at it, have fun.
Did you want to do ASA?
Yeah, that's what I was gonna ask you.
Yeah.
I just send the cash app you or
Yeah, $50, dude, and then I'll call the ASA in the
Okay.
morning and add you to the roster. And that'll be
Okay.
our last one.
Mhm.
Um,
Sweet.
Apple Pay?
yeah, it's fine.
You can pay with apples.
Yeah,
Yeah, I got
I
a
have-
bushel.
I have apples.
yeah, he's got a bushel.
I got a
Bushel of apples.
Yeah, so that's the way you get in, and then of course you just show up on time. And the way it operates is when you do show up, we sign you all in. Larry, they flight you. You do have to shoot in flights, which is shooting with people from your group, your class, to keep it honest, and then you store each other. Or
Right.
you have one designated storekeeper, and then you also store yourself too.
Yeah.
So,
And it just keeps everybody
fun
honest.
times. Yeah. It just keeps everybody honest and fun times. And your store cards have to match yours compared to whoever's keeping score.
Scorekeeper.
So yeah, man, it's a blast. There'll be 30 targets out there.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, everything from, it's all 12 ring, right? So it's ASA rules.
Yeah.
It'll be the bottom 12.
And
Bottom
the
12.
cool thing about the one in Deming next weekend is that it's a tri-state, so it qualifies you for Arizona,
In
New
Texas.
Mexico, and Texas.
Yeah.
So if you're shooting in Arizona and you're to the south of Arizona, you can come and shoot our shoot, and it'll count towards your shoots for.
Yeah, it'll qualify. So you'll be able to shoot the Arizona State Championship, and then you'll be able to shoot the Texas State Championship.
Yeah.
Unfortunately for us here in New Mexico, we will not make the state championship, as it's going to be the same weekend as
Same
TAC.
weekend attack.
Mhm.
Yeah. I only have so much space in my trophy case.
Yeah.
Can't have TAC belt and the state championship.
Dang, already making room for the belt.
Yeah.
Gotta make room. Gotta make room. Move all my trophies around.
I'm making room for Wilson, so I got him.
Yeah.
and if you don't have some friends to bully and to torment when you're shooting ASA or your local 3D shoots, let me know. I'll help you guys out.
That's what happened last time. The last month, there was this dude's like, "Can I just shoot with you, man? My group left me behind." I was like, "Yeah, cool, man." And then we started like talking shit to each other, and he's like, "Damn, you guys talk all kinds of shit to each other." And I was like, "Yeah, man, we can get you too if you feel left out." And he's like, "Have at it." And then he went up when I started ripping him, dude.
Yeah.
He's like, "All right,
All right, I see how it is.
All right.
Just tell me when to stop, bro."
Yeah.
Yeah, he had a good time. Though.
Yeah, he had a good time.
Yeah.
And
Made him
it's
one of
all-
us.
It's all in fun.
Yeah.
Yep. Anything else, guys, before we close this out?
No.
Also on the ASA thing, and we want to put a big old explanation point on this, is that you can shoot for fun too. You don't have to compete. It is open to fun shooters.
Mm-hmm.
The more fun shooters, the better it
the
is for
club
us.
Yeah.
But aside from ASA, you can shoot for fun. Some shoot all the 30 targets. Normal fees apply.
Mm-hmm.
$20 for fun shooters, individuals, 30 for family. And when we say family, it's mom, dad, kids.
Mm-hmm.
Usually it's kids.
What about my dog?
Yeah, your dog, you'll have to sign a waiver for the dog. Did a paw printing.
Dang it.
And then also you need a spectator fee.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Cool.
Just kidding, people. So yeah, fun shooters, man. Fun shooters are welcome to the shoot and everything. And then, the fun shooters do not have to worry about being flighted or anything. They can pay, go out,
Mm-hmm.
Shoot
go
for
shoot.
fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But you have to have fun.
Yeah.
If you're a fun
Yeah.
shooter.
If you don't have fun,
Then it's not a fun shoot.
it's not a fun shoot.
We got
you
to
know?
charge you more.
Yeah, we got to charge you a little bit more for being
And you got to pick up your trash.
okay. There's
You
more
gotta
rules,
you
yeah.
gotta pick up everything. You gotta pick up the targets if you don't have fun.
Yeah. But yeah, it's gonna be a blast. But like I said, only the actual competitors will be flighted, and I believe we have the advertised for 8 to 9:30 registration. We should have flights set by then, hopefully. And Larry kind of takes a bit sometimes. which I'm not trying to get involved in all that either. It's a lot. But I think, yeah, it's going to be a blast, man. It's going to be a good time and stuff. So we just have to organize that a little bit better inside the portable.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, welcome to the team, bud.
Yep. Thank you.
Cool.
All right.
All right. Anything else, guys?
Oh, I think that's
Nope.
it.
All right. We'll catch you guys on the next one.
Later.
Link in my bio. Subscribe.